Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, and welcome back to you to the Hope Lodge, where I was for one day during early discharge before I got that fever and had to go back in to the hospital. They held the room for me, which they actually did not have to do. Their policy is 7 days, and it took me a little over a week to get back here. So bless them, they held the room for me, and that was really, really helpful. And not, we wouldn't have been scrambling to find someplace else. Someplace else would have been found, but I was able to leave a lot of my non-essentials here instead of taking them back to the hospital and moving them somewhere else. Good golly, that would have been a nightmare. Thankfully, a nightmare that we did not have to deal with. So big ups to Hope Lodge in general. If you're not familiar with the organization, it's run by the American Cancer Society. If you're not familiar with the program, look up the Hope Lodge. They're a great place. Like I said before, it's kind of like a cancer halfway house in that they do still have a lot of restrictions, and they lock down the doors at 9 o'clock. They do not unlock them until 7 a.m., which allows them to save on staff. Most of their staff is volunteers. When you just need one security guard to kind of look at everything, because none of the doors are opening, it definitely cuts down on your bills. But regardless of it being something of a halfway house, like I can't have visitors up here, but there's tons of common areas where I can visit with people. Anyway, really cool program. For people who need lodging and are in places. There are more than one Hope Lodge, but this one specifically, it's like I walked here. I got out of the wheelchair right outside of Moffett and walked here, and I was where I was staying, and I can walk to my appointments, provided I'm feeling well enough, which I shouldn't get any worse. So that's really cool and just absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'll stop gushing about it. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I've been here the whole day and just kind of getting myself settled. Had a good lunch. I've got a full kitchen here, so I can make whatever food I want, which I'm so excited. Because if there's one thing that I was not satisfied with at Moffett during my stay there, was that vegan options sucked like bad. And even working with a dietitian and trying to work with the kitchen, they were willing to work with me, but only to a point, and just, it was like spaghetti marinara or stir fry. That was what I was getting, and I had to tell them what kind of stir fry I wanted. They're like, I guess I wanted in soy sauce. What spices do you have? And I would have to describe what I couldn't just say, I want a good stir fry. And like most places would say, okay, we can make a good stir fry. No, I had to, in detail, describe exactly the stir fry that I wanted, which sounds nice, but when you're sick in the hospital and you just want to get some damn food, it's a little taxing. But anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining because now I can make whatever damn food I want, or my caregivers can make whatever damn food I want, because I'm lucky enough to have the most wonderful people taking care of me right now, which are my aunt, Mary, and her partner, Julie. And they're currently making some field roast, some mashed potatoes, and sauteing some broccoli, which is Jen and I's kind of favorite lazy dinner at home, is just saute some field roast, do either rice or potatoes, and just saute a veggie, and just fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna pop over there right after I'm done with this and see how it's going, and hang out with them. But yeah, I already gave you guys a tour of this room. Head back to episode whatever that one was. I'm terrible at this. It's back there somewhere there. You'll find it. And if you've accidentally watched a different episode, that's fine too. There's not much else to say. I've got all my games here. I've got a DVD player, so all the DVDs that people have been sending me, I can finally watch them. My buddy Gabe, who I've known forever, just sent me 5 Jackie Chan DVDs, like old Jackie Chan before any of his starring roles, like really good stuff, like by which I mean horrible stuff that we used to watch when we were teenagers, and I can't wait to dig into those. Um, and yeah, it's comfy. Can't complain. I got appointments tomorrow, early, 7:30 to 7:30 or 8:30. I should probably find out. I think it's 8:30 to kind of go over some stuff and do some labs, and I'll have appointments regularly to keep track of things. This realm, it's less about specific numbers that we're looking at and just how I'm doing. There are specific numbers I need to hit, but there's a lot more that goes into it. Like to get discharged, it was basically like you hit 500 absolute neutrophil count and you feel good, go, you're out of the hospital, you're fine. You've engrafted. Obviously, you know, I can't go jumping out in public a whole lot right now. I gotta wear sweet ass duckbill mask. I'll show you guys one of those at some point. It's horrible, a horrible mask. I had to avoid crowds, you know, the usual stuff. I still have a very, very young immune system, basically. Yeah, I'm done rambling for now. I just wanted to get an update in there while I was feeling good and here at Hope Lodge. And I'll keep you guys posted. Love you all. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to have a beer. I haven't had a beer in a long time, like a pretty good while. So I don't know when I'm gonna really be allowed to have a beer again, and when I'm gonna decide to have a beer again. Those times may or may not match up in one direction or the other. Don't tell my doctor. And yeah, that's it. Okay. Love you. Bye.